I don't suppose you watched Dark Side of the Ring?
Yeah, sure do.
And it was kicked off season 3, and it was a double episode with Brian Pillman. I don't suppose you ever met Brian Pillman, did you? Or have you got any opinions?
I did. I met him. I was out of the WWE, and I was going. I went up to Calgary to. I took the title up there from, I think it was Makin Singh or Bastion Booger, whoever, whatever the name of it. Makin Singh was who he was wrestling as at the time, and I took the title there, and I was switching it over to Davy Boy a couple of months or so later. So I spent a couple of weeks here and there in the Calgary territory, and I think Stu was still around, and I got to meet him there, and didn't know him well, but met him, and he was pretty well, as the story documented. He's a hell of an athlete, hell of a performer. I think his catch was at the beginning what got him, and got him from ECW with Paulie Heyman. He'd get on, they'd do the interviews or the live. They didn't carry it a lot on the show, I guess, because they don't. But he'd do the live, live interviews and stuff, and he'd swear, and get real vulgar and stuff. And that was his like a shocking point for that was his as far as I know. So started aside from being tremendous performer. It blew my mind him working with the pins and the rods and stuff in his legs, and it was just that I didn't understand. It's possessed, and going home and sticking the IV back in, and wow, he was committed.
Yeah, some people overcommitted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you
possessed?
Did you ever work with him and Bruce Hart at the time when you were in Stampede?
Yeah, I don't think so. I was no, I don't. It could be. I don't know. You got any matches? I wrestled so many guys. I don't. I don't think so. I was pretty much primarily there for Davey. I went up, and Davey and I think Dynamite was booking Calgary at the time, so I was there before one of the and with the younger Stu Hart, the younger son. I went to Japan with him. I knew him before I knew Brett.
Is that Owen? Sorry.
No, Owen's the youngest. This was oh God, would be a Stu. They called him Stu too. He was. I know they came from a rough family because we were in Japan. They'd have us, so we, we're not naturally on tours. So we went in the morning. They had a breakfast for us. So they probably, it was like 7 o'clock in the morning. We went in, so they're probably up 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning preparing them, and it was fried eggs, and the eggs are colder than ice. And he just sat down and everybody else passed on it. But he ate them, didn't say a word, not a complaint. You can tell he came from a big family.
Yeah, if you don't eat quick, you don't eat at all.
Bruce Hart.
Bruce Hart.
Okay, sorry, Bruce Hart.